Good morning, dear students. So let's learn a new poem today from your course book. The name of the poem is The Merchant, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now let us know something about the poet. Rabindranath Tagore was a renowned Indian poet, educator, painter, and social reformer. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913 for his beautiful collection of verses Gitanjali. He had a deep interest in children and wrote many poems about them. And you all should know Rabindranath Tagore has also written our national anthem, isn't it? Now, this poem is a very beautiful poem about a small child's imagination. A small child imagines lot of things and he speaks to his mother about his imagination. Imagine, mother, that you are to stay at home and I am to travel into strange lands. Imagine that my boat is ready at the landing, fully laden. Now the small boy is telling his mother, you imagine that you are staying at home and I am traveling to a different world, a strange land, a place which I do not know. And you imagine that my boat is ready at the landing. What do you mean by landing, children? Landing is where people can get into or get out of the boat. A place where you can get into a boat or get out of a boat. Fully laden. Fully laden means it's fully loaded with many things. Now think well, mother, before you say what I shall bring for you when I come back. Now he's asking his mother, think properly before you tell me what I should bring you when I come back from this journey. Now I am going to a strange land. I'll be bringing many things for you. Think well before you tell me what you want. Mother, do you want heaps and heaps of gold? Heaps and heaps means good collections. Good collections of gold. Do you want lot of gold from there? There, by the banks of golden streams, fields are full of golden harvest. Now, you know, in that land where I am going, on the banks of the rivers, on the banks of the golden streams, fields, there are fields full of golden harvest. The golden harvest here means grains and other crops which are ripe and ready to be picked up. So, should I bring that for you? And in the shade of the forest path, the golden champa flowers drop on the ground. Now, when I walk in the forest path, inside the forest, the champa flowers, champa is a type of flower, my children, my dear children. So, they are very fragrant. Champa flowers are very fragrant. They have a nice smell. The champa flowers would have fallen on the ground. So, should I bring that for you? I will gather them all for you in many hundred baskets. Now, when I see such beautiful champa flowers on the ground, I'll be taking many baskets with me and I'll be putting all these flowers inside the basket and bringing it for you. Then he says, so I hope you understood this first stanza, my dear children, wherein the child is asking his mother what she wants when he comes back from the journey to a strange land, whether she wants gold or whether she wants good grains or she wants champa flowers. In the next stanza, mother, do you want pearls big as the raindrops of the autumn? Now he is asking, do you want beautiful pearls? The pearls will be as big as the raindrops. Such beautiful pearls. I shall cross to the Pearl Island shore. Now the child is telling, yes, I'll be crossing the Pearl Island shore and from there I can gather the pearls for you. There in the early morning, light pearls tremble on the meadow. Now, when I go to the Pearl Island shore, I'll be seeing small pearls which will be trembling on the meadow flowers. Trembling means they'll be just shaking on the meadow flowers. Meadow flower means a large field with grass and wildflowers growing on it. and pearls are scattered on the sand in spray by the wild sea waves. Now, here the little child is imagining that the pearls will be scattered on the sand near the seashore, and these pearls will be there on the flowers also, which he can gather and bring it to his mother. See, children, here the imagination of a little boy is brought out so beautifully. He is just imagining lot of things which he can bring to his mother from a strange land where he is going to go. My brother shall have a pair of horses with wings to fly among the clouds. Now, what is this boy planning to bring for his brother? He's planning to bring 2 horses. And what will the horses have? The horses will have wings to fly among the clouds. So, he is just planning for a magical horse which can fly among the clouds, and that is what he is planning to gift his brother. For father, I shall bring a magic pen. So now the boy is thinking of bringing a beautiful magic pen for his father, without his knowing, will write of itself. Now this pen, even without the father holding the pen will write by itself. So the boy is imagining to bring such a magical pen to his father. For you, mother, I must have the casket. Now the boy is telling for you, mother, you should have the casket. What is a casket? Casket is a small box which is used to keep the jewelry or the golden ornaments. And jewel that cost 7 kings their kingdoms. And he is going to bring the most precious jewel to his mother, for which the jewel is so valuable that kings have fought amongst themselves and lost their kingdoms in search for this jewel. So I'll bring you a small casket. In the casket will be this most precious jewel, written by Rabindranath Tagore. So my dear children, here the small boy's imaginations are so very vivid, so very attractive, so very nice. And this when we read this poem, this poetry actually takes us into a fantasy world, and you may be imagining how these things are happening around, how this boy is thinking about a strange land with heaps of gold there, with champa flowers falling on the forest floor, with lot of pearls scattered around which he'll be picking up for his mother. And he's talking about horses with wings and a magical pen, and not only that, a casket with a jewel that is very very precious. So this is the poem written by Rabindranath Tagore, The Merchant. I hope you have understood the poem very well. I will be sending the notes as a PDF file. I have already sent it. Kindly ensure that you write down these notes in your notebooks and send the photographs of the notes in your Google Classroom for me to check it. Okay, children? Thank you.